Hey kids, this is Mr. Cozy and this is wedding video number 1. I'm recording this because I will be out on the 4th, 5th, and 6th, and I want you to get started on your homework. So this video and the other wedding video that you'll watch tomorrow are designed to give you a start on the assignments that the sub is giving you. So this is the worksheet that you're supposed to fill out for tonight. These are the parent functions that we will be transforming in this unit. And the idea is that I can give you a function like 2x plus 1 cubed minus 3, and you'll be able to graph it without a calculator through starting with the parent function, which in this case is x to the third, and then transforming it to get to this. So that's the goal. And to get there, you first have to know what the parent functions are and know their anchor points. So that's what this worksheet is about. Now, to help you complete this, I would consult pages 170 and 171 in the book. Now I've taken a quick snapshot of those pages here to help us out for the video, but you'll want to look on these two pages yourself. Okay? So here's the idea. Let's take a look at the parent function. This is not scrolling for me. Give me just a second, guys. Boop boop. Yeah, you're going to scroll now. So let's take a look at square root. And the first thing that we want to start with are the anchor points for square root. So here are some x values. Plug them in to the function. So if x is 0, what is the square root of 0? That would be 0. If x is 1, what is the square root of 1? That's 2, or that's 1. And if x is 4, what is the square root of 4? 2. Okay, so I have 3 points, and these are called my anchor points. That's an O. And you can think of these as determining the shape of the graph. So if I plot these points here, 0, 0, 1, 1, and 4, 2. 2, 3, 4. Now, to actually make the graph, I have to have a sense of what the graph looks like, though I am going to ultimately connect these dots, but there's a lot of ways to do that, and this is one of the situations where the book is helpful, because looking at the book, you can see what the shape is. The shape is kind of half of a curve, half of an arc. So if I very carefully, there we go. That's the graph of square root. These are the anchor points. the domain. Now, once you have the graph, you can use the trick where you hold your pen to the side and move to the right to get the domain, or start with your pen at the bottom and move up to get the range, or you can just look at the book. For square root, it is 0 to infinity and 0 to infinity. So domain is 0 to infinity, range is 0 to infinity, and there we go. Okay, let's do one more, and then I'll have you do the rest. Let's do x to the second. Okay, so first thing we need are the anchor points. -2 raised to the second power is 4. -1 raised to the second power is +1. 0 to the second is 0. 1 and 4. Okay, so plotting these out, -2, 4. Let's use red here. -2, 4. -1, 0. There we go. And then looking at the book, that's up here, we can get kind of an idea of what the shape is. It's a parabola. So the graph looks like that. Okay, these are the anchor points. The domain, if we look at the book, it is all reals. So domain is all reals, and the range is 0 to infinity. Okay. So that's 2 of these. I want you to wrap up the rest. Okay, now what you have to do here is you've got to know all of this. You've got to know what the parent functions are. You have to know what their shape is. You have to know what the anchor points are, and you have to know the domain and range. Okay, the good news is that most of this you already know, or can easily find out. Like that trick with the pen gives you these 2 pieces of information right here. And as far as the anchor points go, most of the x's for the anchor points are -2 to 2, -2 to 2, -2 to 2, -2 to 2. F of x equals x is -1 to 1. If you did -2 to 2, that would work out just fine. The only one, and then the y's are what you get when you plug into the function. The x's for square root are pretty easy because they're what works out evenly, and the x's in cube root also work out evenly. So with these two, with knowing this, it's very easy to come up with the anchor points without having to sit down and recite them to yourself again and again and again and again and again. So while there is a lot to know, you can avoid some of the hassle of memorizing all of this if you just apply some mathematical sense to this information. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. I've done 2 for you. You have 4 to go, and they're very quick. You'll have this wrapped up in the next 5 minutes, and then start working on learning this, because we'll use it throughout the rest of the unit. Okay? Okay, that's it. Talk to you soon. See you later. Bye.